One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
And the Spartans ready to kick it away first. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a 1st down. And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll give it on the counter. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Throwing right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Running inside, it's Morris. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. The sure hands, it's Knox. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Ripping through the defense. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking for space. It's Morris. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go right back to it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Makes the catch at the 35. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. The run inside. It's Morris. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Knox. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give on the option. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Spartans will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. Did take another one just like it. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. On the run, it's Temple. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st. There's a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he jukes the 1st guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. I'll bet he keeps an eye on that play clock this time. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Running inside, it's Temple. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
This offense has it with really good field position. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dyer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Temple. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Toss sweep to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. He's going to run it. Tripped up for the tackle. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking downfield very late in the half. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5, and the returner will be knocked down. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 16 team, the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Demon Deacons coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. This defense had its work cut out for them. When a guy can get out of the pocket like that, it'll be 4th and inches. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Temple. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Takes it on the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Temple. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Catch is made at the 15. Made a defender miss. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the catch. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Morris. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Sparty. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, the defense had been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Picks up the first down. There he goes down the right side. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Dyer. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Rushes on him. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago, because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Looking for room. It's Morris. And they're able to get him on the ground. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying to run, it's Morris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got it, looking for the 1st down. Touchdown, Spartans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Temple. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The screen, he can go. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? They kick it away on fourth down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. Punts it out of the air, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and 7. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be...
Finding some room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Running inside. It's Temple. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Using his legs, it's Temple. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Spartans. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
game-changing play for this defense. Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They're probably a little rattled after that last pick 6, and who could blame them? But now deep breath, settle in, get a drive started in a tie game. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Temple. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Gonna run it. It's Temple. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They're gonna test that run defense to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This guy can throw it. And they'll knock him down in the backfield for a loss of yardage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The run inside. It's Temple. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 2nd down, he'll throw it. There's the pressure. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Off play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go right back downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. Gain of about 4 sets up a second and 6. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here comes the Heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Handoff for Baxter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Okay, they're already within field goal range, Jesse. Now it's just get the ball to where the kicker wants it.
Exactly. A lot of offenses like to kind of center this. It really comes down to which side the kicker wants to kick the football from. Obviously, David, it goes without saying, ball security.
Yeah, don't get too greedy, but you want to pick up a little bit of extra yards here to make this kick as easy as possible.
It's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.